My parents moved here in the 50s, and my mum had a big house that I grew up in. It was always full in the 60s and 70s. It was always full of lots of musicians, rock musicians from the time, coming in and out. Some of them were quite famous. Well, they were famous at the time, but I expect, I'll be surprised if you've heard of them now. Sometimes people say that if you remember the 60s and 70s, you weren't really there. Because I was a little boy, I remember it quite well. Probably me and my brother were the only people in the house that weren't drunk and high all the time. So we've probably got the most accurate memory of Notting Hill in the 60s and 70s. The Notting Hill Housing Trust, who make cheap accommodation for people who haven't got that much money, and those houses are next door to the very expensive private houses, and so that makes the area very mixed. I think the fact of Portobello Market has always been attractive. It draws a lot of colour and a lot of different influences from all over the world, and I think it's a bit like a snowball effect. If there are some artists and there's a lot of stuff going on, it will attract other artists to do more stuff. And it's got a reputation for underground culture and alternative culture. In the late 60s and 70s, there were quite a lot of outdoor performance events. There was a man called Heathcote Williams who came and stayed in our house a bit, and he did quite a lot of improvised performances. We once made a demonstration against vegetarianism. We all dressed up as gorillas.